Hello, traders, and welcome to PL Capital's Market Review. I'm your host, Paul. Today is Thursday, April 27th. It's just after 6 p.m. Central Time. And in this video, I want to do an update on the S&P and Nasdaq as key levels have been broken this week. So let's go. Actually going to start with the Nasdaq futures contract because this one appears to be a little bit simpler, I think. So I was thinking that if I zoom out here, that we've had like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. And I was thinking that this was, all leading diagonal, and now we would get a correction and then one more up. But I don't like how, this correction right here is very small for having such a big leading diagonal. So I'm kind of leaning towards that this is not all the correction for this big move up. I would expect at least that it would have came down into this purple zone. Yeah, it came close enough, but just the time wise and the price wise, I don't think that that's big enough. So, we do have 3 waves down, and then we had 3 waves up, and then we had 3 waves coming down. And now they broke that high for the second wave. So it can't come down, as a leading diagonal. So that's out of the question. It could come down, like this could be W, that was X, that came down for Y, go back up for X, and then one more for a Z wave. That would make sense. But they came so close, it seems like they want to go break this top. So two things. If they do come down, it'll come down in 3 waves, and then it'll go back up and break the top. So that's one option. The other option that I'm wondering is, instead of this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I said this in one other video, that this could be this was B, and then this is 1. So move that 1 over. That was 2. This was 3. This was 4. And now they'll go up and break the top for 5. So all in all, then that'd be A, B, ending diagonal for a C wave. And that would make more sense why this is so small. So if I zoom in, we do have already, I think this is an expanding flat right here. So A, B, C for the B wave. So that's your 1, 2, and it looks to me like in here there's a 1, a 2, and I think this is going to turn out to be a 3, 4, and go break the top for 5 for this the 5th wave of the C wave. So now if this drops any more, they could come down a little bit more, but if it kind of pushes down, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, somewhere about like 13,120. If it comes down more, then I think they're actually coming down for that Z wave, and then back up. But either way, the top just has to be broken. That's the only thing I can see that would make sense. And so it would be just a matter of, are they going to do it right now, or are they coming down for one more wave? So, but it would make a difference in the count if they do come down for the Z wave, because then this would be a leading diagonal. This would be all the correction, and then going back up. And then going up, they could go substantially higher. Whereas if they don't come back down for this Z wave, then I think they're just going to break this, maybe a couple points, 10 points, 20 points, but then that's going to be it. And then totally down. So that is what I see on the Nasdaq. Now, the S&P, actually let me go to the continuous contract here. The S&P's got a very different layout here, because I think this definitely ended up being an ending diagonal. So we had a leading diagonal to here, correction, and then I was trying to get, you know, a 5-wave count and I couldn't, but then I realized real late, I think this was an ending diagonal, which means, but they didn't break the top. So it's, let's go, we got, it looks to me like this is 1, 2, 3, and then this is 1, 2, 3, oops, and then this was 1, 2, and 3. So, you know, this could be like 1, that could, you know, if this was like a leading diagonal, I'd go, okay, that'd be 1, 2, 3, here's 3 waves down, this was 4, and now we need to go in 3 waves for 5. But if this is 3 waves, and then they came down in 3 waves now, and that was the other key level that they broke over here. Oops, let me get rid of that line. They broke this high, just barely. So this isn't 1, 2, and 3. That can't be 4. So it's not an impulse, and this was an ending diagonal. So that can't be 3 and then 4. So what I'm saying is that if they break this top here, then that means that we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we got 3 down to here. I mean, that'd be 1, that'd be 2, and we got to go, you know, up for a 3, down for 4, and then up for a 5, and that would still just be, you know, like these are all 3 waves. This would be just the leading diagonal. Then you get, you know, a correction, shallow correction, and then still more up. So, I mean, like the S&P would be, I don't know, we're going like way high, like 43, 44, 4,500. So I'm not sure that the S&P will, that's why I think when we look back at the Nasdaq, that's why I think the Nasdaq is going to just break it, and that's it. And so this will be A, B, and then ending diagonal. So they're just going to go up just a little bit, because if they do come back down for that Z wave, I mean, like the Nasdaq then can go way up, and then because then the S&P will definitely be going, I don't know, 44, 4,500. But I think that this, oops, let me go back to this this one. I think this is just A, B, and C, and now this is 1, and I still think that that's 2. So in the next 2 days, I would say, I mean, if this gets taken out, my thesis is wrong here. I can't even get there. There, 41.98. If that gets taken out, so when the Nasdaq breaks their top, I would hope, if I'm right, that the S&P will just come up in here, but not break that, and then reverse along with the Nasdaq. So key level there, 41.98 on the S&P. If that gets taken out, then this market's going a lot higher. Whereas I do see the Nasdaq has to go and break, what, 13,348. It has to break that one more time, but I don't think it'll go very far. So, all right, just wanted to give a quick update as I saw some key levels get taken out, and hopefully gave some clarity now. So let's see how it unfolds in the next probably 2 days here. All right, thanks for watching. Hope that helps. Let me know of any comments or questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.